Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Halcyon 6. Alright, let me remember what we were doing here real quick, because there's been a weekend. I haven't played in a couple of days. Okay, this is, right, Sarah Ripley just gathering materials. So we have a couple of things that we need to do. Number one, we need to build that cruel lab. And we actually have a ton of materials now. I bet we can do that. Yep. 20 power is going to put us pretty close, so we're probably going to want to make another power facility. We'll deal with that in a second. The other thing is we still haven't upgraded the refinery at Ghost Head. That's something we probably ought to do. They want fuel capacity. Capacity is the one we can upgrade with a level 1 officer, right? Yeah. Okay, so we'll just have Sarah Ripley swing through here and upgrade it on our way back. What else do we need to do? We still have one ship that we need to build, right? Oh, our science ship isn't even done yet. But we haven't built a new engineering ship yet. So we're looking at about 1,000 dark matter. Yeah, I think I'd rather do this one. So we have 1,000 dark matter. Okay. And all of these guys are doing nothing right now. I guess we could run around and repair all of the non-generating stations. I think I do want to get this third ship done before we start really laying out the satellite drones. So yeah, why don't we do that? Why don't we have these guys... We just need these guys to be doing things that generate XP. We're so close to having level 7s available. Oh, actually, you know what? One of the dark matter multipliers is open, right? Let's put Arium in that. 5 days. And then we'll send out the other two to just repair busted up stations. So, do we have a... Yeah. We already have a fleet that is you by yourself. Also... Who else was free? I don't even remember. Sure, new fleet. I'll name it after I remember who it was that I'm sending out. Oh, it's the Archer. Yeah. New fleet's name is... Archer. Okay. Yeah. Yes, please repair. Oh no, actually, I didn't hit repair. I hit launch anyway. Alright, this is your ship now, and let's have a look at what it can do. Protective field. I wonder... There's no way to actually see what this is. That's annoying. I wish there was a number in the description here, or that you could mouse over the buff and see the description. Well, I think probably we want adaptive armor over protective field. We probably don't need another heal. Remember, the nano repair thing is from the officer, so we have that plus adaptive armor. We probably don't need another heal. So what else do we have access to? A normal attack that exploits weapons disruption. That's not very compelling. Plus 143 over per round for 2 rounds. That seems really good. What does that debuff do, Torture? It doesn't. It might just be the damage over time, but it might also be something else. Because if it was just the damage over time, it would be a hull breach, right? Well, except that maybe they intentionally don't want this to be exploitable by things that exploit hull breach, since science ships have some of those. It seems like most of the ships can't exploit debuffs that they themselves can create. So yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe Torture is just a damage over time effect that isn't hull breach so that you can't do that. Could be. Okay. We don't have anything really pressing. Like, we're pretty stable right now. Where Ziegler is reporting that the colony at Alpha Delphine is in ruins. Yeah, we knew that. Oh, we have to be a little bit careful, though, don't we, with our crew levels? Because, first of all, if we run out of crew and we get attacked, and the station gets attacked, we lose. But also because we need to make sure we have enough crew left over for for the ships that we're building. So maybe we should repair any more facilities for now. We'll get these two done. Oh, wait, you're just sitting there doing nothing. Oh, good, the Cruel Lab is now online. Our Cruel Lab is up and running. We can now research cruel envirotech to survive in cruel environments. That's a good thing. Okay, it requires a lot of dark matter and a level 7 officer, so this is not a thing that we can do right now. We just got to keep generating XP on our officers, basically. And I think what they're doing right now will generate them XP. Okay. 132 more dark matter, pretty good. Alright, keep making dark matter. Never have enough dark matter. Boy, it makes XP. We know it makes XP, but it's not very much, is it? Alright, 25 more crew. So the things we need most are dark matter and crew. We seem to be doing fine on materials, and we get a lot of materials from fighting. We haven't had any combat in a little while here. Oh, I was going to do this. So let's upgrade the refinery capacity. 5 days. Okay. Because we don't know. There might be more quests locked behind this step. And getting quests done is nice because you get more, you get free rewards, basically. Alright, the colony's been rebuilt and is operating normally. Alright, I guess you can, we don't want the archer to actually build any more colonies. We want to make sure that we have enough people. Well, I suppose... Oh, what were we doing? Oh, right, I was researching bonus XP from combat. Okay, so we can't do this research, or this one, until we have level 7s. We have a lot of stuff locked behind being level 7. So that means our legendary engineering officer is now without a thing to do. We could shuttle him out to grab stuff. We really don't have a lot for him to do, and we need to keep generating XP on our officers. There's nothing he can do at the power station. No. We do need to build another power station. It's a little expensive. We'll have that when this ship gets back. Yeah, I do not know what to do with him. I guess he can do a sweep of these far out places. We'll just like throw him in the shuttle. Because I believe he does not currently have a ship assigned to him. Yeah. Alright, grab the crew. And also all these materials on your way back. This is the archer. Alright, and the archer just comes home. Dark matter extractor has been built. We're getting pretty close. We have enough crew to rebuild one more place. Why don't I send Isolde over to here? Okay. So now Roy Ziegler's got nothing to do. And I can't put him on anything. We can make satellite drones, but I really want to hold the dark matter. I don't have any idea what to do to give him XP. I don't know. Go get this. Where is Okay. You should be able to perform some similar upgrades to all remaining facilities. Alright, so 20 fuel was the reward for that, and nope, no more quest. Alright, well. We're getting visitors incoming. What is this? Pirates. Pirate mining fleet. They're threatening. I don't have any doubt that we would defeat them. Also, collective ships are coming in. Wow, very weak fleet here. This is probably diplomatic. Alright, Alright, is everybody doing stuff, though? I don't have anybody just sitting idle, except for Sarah Ripley now. What would I even do with her, though? I don't know. That's our satellite drone, I'm guessing? A small pirate delegation has arrived nearby. This is Lieutenant Starstabber, reporting on behalf of the Admirax. There's no way that's her real name. I think this is... looks female to me. There's no way that's her real name. When you become a space pirate, do you get to pick a cool space pirate name? I want to be a space pirate. What can I do for you, Lieutenant Starstabber? An important facility has been cornered by a cruel fleet, and it is in danger of being overrun. The Admirax sent me here to request aid against our mutual enemy, with the warning that if this facility falls, it could greatly hinder our war preparedness in the future. Yes, we should definitely aid the pirates. I think they could be very useful militarily. So, what are we talking about here? Those are some serious ships, though. An Elder Smasher. Ship power bowling ball. Yeah, so it rams us, and sometimes hull breaches itself. Oh, see, it can inflict and exploit the same thing. Alright, well, we're gonna have to be pretty careful about fighting these ships. They're a little bit more advanced than I would like. Alright, we have a lot of, wait, what is this? Oh yeah, you were just flying around picking stuff up. I have so many people going to so many different places. Okay, yeah, so let's rebuild the extractor here. Okay, keep making dark matter. We almost have enough for our ships. For our last big important ship. Okay. This is the Archer. Yeah, go grab... There's a lot of dark matter just sitting out here. Alright, do I want to grab the other stuff that's nearby, or do I just want to head home? We may as well... No, I'll grab this, and then we'll head back. Because this is enough dark matter that we'll be able to start construction on the next ship. The shuttle. Alright, 27 more crew. The crew really does not generate very quickly. We do have to be a little bit careful with it. Alright. And you're level 4, so we could re-establish... Yeah, this is now the only source of dark matter that's not currently pumping. Why don't we have him do that? I know it's a little close to the new cruel homeworld, but I think it's probably a good idea. Alright, so you head home. Alright, what is it, Collective? Hi, Terran friends. Hope you're holding on okay in that ungainly station of yours. So I've sent this hypercast to ask a favor. Nothing too pressing, but it would be really great of you to help me out on this. It turns out an aggressive identity matrix embedded from a few centuries back managed to hole itself up into a handful of my biovessels. Which wouldn't normally be a problem, but a re-optimization of my biovessel placements sort of led to them coalescing on the same few ships of one of my fleets. Long story short, I partitioned off one of my fleets and it's now super hostile to humans. So, just giving you a heads up. If you could handle it, that would be great. I would, but I'd rather not risk the Matrix spreading in any manner. Because, I like getting along with my neighbors, specifically my human ones. Anyway, let me know. Yeah, that sounds like mutually beneficial. Thanks, that would be really sweet of you. Alright, so what are we talking about here? Oh, that doesn't look too bad. Yeah, we'll do that. So am I on the clock here? As far as these missions go? Okay, this one is on the clock. It looks like this one's not. Alright, so I think I would rather not... that pulled me pretty short, actually. I'm a little worried about that. Why don't we redirect the Archer? Grab this 25 crew as well. And then go home. Okay, good. Dark matter. So we have enough to start ship construction. We want the Crusader, right? Yeah, it's got significantly higher damage, less hull, but more evasion. Yeah. We like high damage ships. We have 11 crew. Okay, I feel a little bit better now. When our crew value is low, we have to be really careful. So I guess once he's done getting this online, he can just do a sweep and come back with stuff. We really need our... This is freehold. We really need our advanced people to be back at home. So 6 days until the Crusader's finished, and then I think we'll go hunting. Actually, we can go hunting before that. We can go deal with this before that. It shouldn't be an issue. So you may as well grab these materials. Yep, keep making stuff. Alright, we'll get home. Ah, yablings, what? Well, well, well. Good to see you again, human remnant leader. I have some bad news for you. We recently did an audit on outstanding debt obligations, and we were stunned to realize that a debt that your Federation government was meant to repay 4 yabs ago simply never got paid off. This seems unlikely to me. Yeah, must be a misunderstanding. See, that's what we thought, but our auditors really are good at what they do. It turns out you owe the Central Yab Bank 40,000 materials. Well, this is a dumb question. We're the Federation now. Well, that's easy. You're the Federation still, dummy. Just because you're experiencing an on-site catastrophe that threatens your race's existence doesn't free you from debt obligations. Think of the moral hazard that might cause. Now, normally, we'd simply offer to seize some of your collateral, say a planet or two. But we'd rather not have to face any of those flesh aliens, frankly. Yeah, I'll protect you from the flesh aliens in exchange for you going the fuck away. How about that? Now, we aren't going to be unreasonable. We could take the payment in monthly installments for the foreseeable future. Or you could opt to fight our collection fleet. You just fight we'll fight your collection fleet. Wow, you humans really don't like reading the fine print, do you? Yabling law stipulates that if the extinction event race clause in Section 333 is invoked, then the debtor race can invoke a trial by combat. Really? Yeah! You Terrans make it sound so complicated. The rules are very simple. Anyway, the choice is up to you. Yes, I will fight the fleet. 20 materials per month for 2,600 years. 20 materials per month is very low. That is a very low amount of money. However, if we let the Yablings think that they can bully us financially because our fleet isn't what it used to be, this will not be the last time this happens. I'm sure of that. So why don't we just nip this nonsense in the bud right here? One of our good ships is out, which is a shame. Fair enough. This will degrade your credit score, though. Just letting you know. Yeah. Okay, so... Oh, wow, these are not very good ships. Alright, let us send out... Alright, we'll temporarily remove this ship from the build. And actually, this ship also gets removed because we have a Magus now. So yeah, we'll send these two out and handle this real quick. And we'll... Yeah, I'm not going to take crew damage for 75 dark matter, I don't think. Now that we've got the ship building, I'm a little bit less concerned about being maximally efficient on our dark matter, but I really don't want to run out of crew. Our sensors have picked up something perilously close to the station. You should come have a look. What now? Our best guess is that it's some kind of cruel spawning spore platform. We've called it a spire. We should send a fleet of sufficient strength to investigate. What? Ugh. Okay. Oh, no, I've selected a raid fleet, not the spire itself. Maybe I can't select the spire itself. This is the spire's defense fleet. 2286, yeah. Yep, that's a problem. Okay, we're not ready to deal with that. And they're sending a raiding fleet out to Karina. Well, one thing at a time. Alright. Alright, yablings. Let me explain to you what is left of our fleet. Ooh! That is a cool looking attack. Okay, yeah, it is just a damage over time effect. Well, that'll actually kill him by itself right there. Let's bridge shot this guy. Yeah, wow, their fleet is not prepared for the level of resistance that we are prepared to offer. Aw, we missed. Okay. I guess I just heal, right? Because it is probably the case that the archer can finish this, and this way we, yeah, or he'll just bleed to death. And this way we don't have to do as much repairing. Okay. Fine rewards. We've received a receipt on the debt obligation cancellation from the Yebling Credit Authority. Following our trial by combat, they are now satisfied. Yeah, so they have a loophole where you can get out via trial by combat if your species has suffered an extinction level event, probably rendering you unable to fight back. Lovely. Alright. Let's regroup. So they sent out 2 raiding fleets. Oh, this one's actually this one's not too scary. This one's a little worse. Well, let's handle it. We will help out our friends. We'll get there. We're a little busy right now. How long until that new ship's built? 1 day? Okay, let's wait. Let's let the Crusader get finished. Okay. Now let's send out the ships. So drop the Knight off and bring in the Crusader. We should try to make sure this is... Huh. What does this do? Brace for impact and reduce incoming damage and increase threat. Oh, it's like a tanking power. Okay. And draw attention off of the other ships. This is the highest health ship. So repair drones, release mines. Okay, there's a couple of things we didn't have before. So Flak Barrage is just a normal attack that exploits engines down. I would rather have Disintegrate Hull, and we don't need 2 normal attacks up. Alright, what does this do? All enemies... just does reasonable damage to everybody. This is single enemy, inflicts vulnerable, does good damage. I want more things that inflict vulnerable. I like vulnerable a lot. Shock Mine is great because ship disable is great. Deconstruct is very good. Oh, we don't need repair drones. I think we have enough healing abilities between this officer and this officer. Okay. Cool new abilities, though. Okay. Good job. What is this? Oh no! We collided with space junk and had to do emergency repairs costing 78 materials. Not a real issue. Okay, fighting these Cruel will probably get us some level 7s because we have quite a bit of XP bonus now. What is this? Zlar Rebel Raiders. I'm sorry, are Rebel Raiders going to the star? Oh my god, this sector is so uncivilized. Alright. We'll send these guys back to deal with the Raiders before heading out to deal with the other Cruel Raiders. And then... Alright, everything's gonna be fine. So what is the deal with this? 230 to 269, and he's got these Rammy abilities. I think this guy's a larger enough threat than these guys that I think we're going to start in on him even though he's got the most health. Okay, and we're resistant to weapons disruption here. That's a little bit of a shame. God, that is a cool looking attack. Alright, so let's... Weapons disruption's not going to work. Let's get our ships all buffed up. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at all the damage. They're committed to some pretty low, pretty low damage attacks here. Wow, the hull breach from the spear does 121 damage per round now. That's awesome. I think we're gonna not immediately exploit it. Let's let it tick a little bit. We are, however, going to immediately exploit vulnerable. Get a good 500 or so damage in there. So we don't... This ship still doesn't have an AoE attack. Actually, we can just let this guy bleed out, maybe? Oh no, he's only going to take 210 from this. Well, he's about to get a turn. So if I kill him now, we can prevent that from happening. What do I have that will do enough damage? This will probably do enough damage. It would have been nice to let the science officer finish it, as I assume the science officer's damage is on the low side relative to the others, but... I think it was worth not taking an additional attack from him. Alright, so we inflict vulnerable. Oh, we do not inflict vulnerable. There's a pretty good chance of a kill here. Yeah, wow, our ships really do a lot more damage. Disabling strike is no good. So this is 116 to 189. It's better just to use bullseye, given that we can't inflict weapons disruption. God, I hope as we keep leveling ships up, we keep getting attacks that look as cool as that. Yeah, our ships just like really do a lot of damage now. Alright, portal cannon should be able to finish this off. That wasn't too bad. What kind of materials did we get? 361 dark matter is nice. And space combat aim, plus 5 aim, nice. And we got one guy up to level 7, cool. Okay, so we use spin maneuver kind of a lot now that I've realized that it does quite a bit of damage. So we could upgrade that again. We don't use nano restoration field all that often, and it's already pretty powerful. So I guess the question is, do I want to upgrade spin maneuver or warp atomic structure, because we really don't use ground powers with this character. This is a space fighting character. I guess let's take warp atomic structure up. It's really got significant punch, and I need to keep putting effort into inflicting crew panic. Okay, so we got raiders. We got... All of a sudden, everything's really lively. Things got quiet for a while. Do I want to send Sarah Ripley? Sarah Ripley needs XP. So I could send her out and have her start upgrading the capacity of stuff. Is there anything else in the starbase that she could do that would generate her XP? We could have her start generating dark matter. She'd be bad at it. She can't build satellite drones, right? That requires level 4. Yeah, we need to get her up to level 4 really badly. You can clone officers. What does it take to get to a tier 3 starship hangar? Wow. Okay, that is a real cost. What does a propulsion lab do? Fuel efficiency gains. Better reactors. It's not actually a ton of tech. Cadet barracks. Facility recruit crew and upgrade cadets. That's pretty cool. I think we should get the officer cloning chamber. No, we don't have enough for this. Okay, I think we're just gonna put oops, that's not the moment. We're just gonna put Ripley on this. She's gonna be bad at it, but we need something for her to do that's gonna generate XP that doesn't cost us anything. Alright, you guys better return home because we gotta deal with this nonsense. A Zlar fleet has entered our sector. They're hailing us, but first they took up artillery position. Telling. Yanthru, Zlar Pesargade captain. Oh man, I don't remember which faction of the Zlar is the one that we talked to already. Yanthu supporting Terran dogs. You will hand over that station immediately. I will not do that. Respectfully decline. I was respectful. Alright. Alright, let's get home. Oh. I wasn't expecting to be able to just... I kind of thought they would intercept me. Yes, repair all. I guess I didn't need to do that. Warrior geneticist Slar Yenthu. Now, these are Zlar Pasargadae, though, specifically. Alright. A Legionary Mark II. That's a pretty okay ship. This is a really cool-looking ship. This is actually the most damaging of the three, is that right? Yeah. Okay, well, most damaging and lowest health. Makes my decisions for me. Damn. What's the application chance? Only 75%. Okay. Let's buff up and burn these guys down. That's a cool looking attack. He probably is dead. Let's get the reinforce up. But I think Bullseye's probably going to finish him, right? Oh, okay. There's a pretty good chance, maybe like 60%, that we do enough damage. Ah, didn't get there. So the science officer is going to get a turn again before he gets his next turn. And I think spin attack is up. So we're not going to attack him. We're going to leave him up for now. Starting on the next lowest health guy. Yeah, spin maneuver is available. So we can use that to finish him off. Alright, let's try to get some weapons disable up. Combat drugs. Oh, it's a heal of a time effect. I don't think that that's going to matter. You're going to take a lot of damage in a real hurry here. So this guy's next. I was kind of hoping to use triple shot to finish him off, but let's not let him have a turn. How about? I'm having a little bit of trouble landing some of our debuffs here. Alright, that should do it. So what is this? This attack is just way worse than Bridge Shot, but it has no cooldown. Alright. Where was the, Oh, the things that exploit weapons disruption are on this ship, right? Yes, and they're both on cooldown, in fact. Okay. Well, I'm gonna hold Warp Atomic Structure. Actually, it's not going to matter. I was thinking we would hold it because it does more damage than Portal Cannon. So it's better to exploit. It's better to exploit things with higher damage attacks because the damage boost is a percentage based. But it turns out not to matter because this guy's at such low health that either attack would have killed him. Alright. There's a lot of people in this part of the galaxy who think that they can just push us around. Apparently. Alright, so we have to take this, right? Yeah. Oh, and it removes buffs. That's cool. Okay, so now we have to go and deal with this. And how many days do we have left on this other thing? 38 days to deal with. Okay, we'll go from here to there to rescue them. This is, things were so quiet. Okay. So... here... send fleet... Wait. We gotta have this guy moving around. Cool. Yeah, Mary Curie's almost gotten a level off of doing that. It's taken a long time. Do I want to be producing more ships? Because we could get a couple more Tier 2 ships out, right? We have a couple of level 4 officers. But maybe I'd be better off just pushing for level 3 and then moving the level 2 ships down to the next highest officers. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to... Oh, but I guess we also want to be producing drones now. At this point, I feel we should start automating our collection fleet. Okay, next time Mary Curie finishes... Wait, is she the one we want doing drones? Maybe she should be out gathering? Because we need a level 4 to build drones, but I think science is not... Right, we want an engineering officer to do it, right? They've got to be better at building drones. Yeah, maybe let's work Zulfmatic's back. We'll keep her producing dark matter for now, I guess. Or, I don't know. Probably not. We'll probably move her over to drones. But when Zulfmatic gets back, he'll take over. Because he's probably way better at it. $54 more crew. Alright. Oh, what do I do? I'll feel a lot more comfortable. Oh, man, another cruel portal opened up too. Damn it. Yeah, I'm not even going to try to talk to him this time. Clearly we can't. So yeah, we have a lot of things that we need to rearrange all of a sudden. The beginning of this episode was really slow. Alright, 385. So this guy actually does not need to be hit very much more. Or at all more. What did he disrupt? He disrupted broadside cell. That's a pretty good one. Alright, let's try to lay into this guy. I think I'm just going to let this guy bleed out from the torture. Oh, everything's resistant to hull breach right now. That actually really is a bummer. Oh, they really don't care for him. Alright, let's try to land and disable. Cool. I guess... Well, there's no reason not to use the spin maneuver. It might have cut a turn off of that guy's game. Alright, easy enough. Colony's no longer in danger. Can we close that portal on the way over to... Yeah, probably, right? Oh, yeah. Easy. Oh, it was... This is what I was... I knew I had to do something. Alright, so... Upgrading into the fray doesn't actually change the buff, right? It just increases the damage done. These are both attacks that we only get to use once per fight, realistically. So I guess this is a 25% damage bump, and this is only a 20% damage bump, so this will contribute slightly more actual damage. Pretty marginal upgrade either way. Alright, how are we doing on... Yeah, we may as well swing through here with the shuttle. The shuttle has a lot of stuff to pick up. Hey, 12 fuel. Do I want to go all the way out here to grab these before heading back? I guess I'm not really in any hurry. Right, we're not like super short on anything. Alright. I do want to at least help the collective out with their problem before ending the episode, so that's the plan. I think this should be no problem. Doing like 120 damage now. It's fine, I guess. Yeah, we're definitely fighting enemies that are dealing much better damage. Okay, I'm gonna use this as soon as it's available. I think I'm gonna apply the adaptive armor right now. And this guy is going to not... Oh no, he's going to tick out. So I'm going to ignore him. Hopefully he ticks out before his turn, which is over here. I have no idea. I wish it marked... Is it on each of their turns they take a tick? Or is it on each of the inflictor's turns, maybe? I have no idea how it works. I guess this would be a good time to pay attention, huh? Wow. That's a good shot. And no, it didn't. It was neither his turn nor the creator of his debuff's turns, and this ticked once. So I really have no idea how it works. Alright, we probably don't have to worry about this guy going down or anything. And now a restoration field. Man, he's really taking a lot of damage. And we don't really need to inflict crew panic, I don't think. I don't think we have anything that benefits. Or I guess we could have done the sensors offline attack. I don't know, it's probably way more damage just to do what we did and then fire Bullseye at him. Bullseye does really good damage for a basic attack that has no cooldown. Alright, what do we have for this guy? I guess it's not a ton of damage. Wow, that is a lot of dark matter. It seems that the portal of our fleet's location dissipated. Yep, sure did. Oh, hey, don't just decide that you're returning home. You have an important thing to do. Okay. Why is it still showing a line from... weird. Alright, 6 fuel. Wow. The Zulfamatics encounters a lot of... Is it just like tanks of fuel floating in space? Maybe a cloud of fuel that fell out of somebody's ship or something? I don't know. Sure. Alright, keep making dark matter. Because apparently we are going to need an awful lot of it. Curie finally leveled up off of that. I guess it would be a good idea to specialize some officers for ground combat? I don't know. Ground combat hasn't been very difficult so far, but... yeah, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade. Hazard Zone seems like a really good power. Alright. Let's help out the Borg. Because extinction level events make strange bedfellows. Alright. A mysterious anomaly nearby is outpouring feelings of relaxation and reassurance. Alright, so what exactly are we looking at here? Hull breachers, and then I assume some... no, very similar loadouts, actually. Okay. Lots of hull breaches. So I guess we just burn them down as fast as possible. It's not really a lot of fancy strategy to apply here, I think. Alright, we probably ought to just finish this guy off. That's not guaranteed to be enough damage, but it's pretty likely. I didn't want to use one of my big fancy attacks on the guy who was basically already dead. I probably should have opened with that earlier. Ah. Well, the vulnerable is the important part. So what do I want? I guess we can just spin attack. It does reasonable damage to all targets, and then this guy is definitely dead. He needed a little bit of a nudge to be all the way dead, and that's why we rolled the spin attack out. Damn. Are these guys just immune to hull breach? Well, they have a pretty good resistance. Okay, I guess we can't panic his crew, but this attack does slightly more damage than this one. And we're unlikely to be able to land a hull breach, so we don't need to save up the higher damage attack to try to exploit the hull breach. So, they don't have special resistance. I guess that's another thing that's good about Torture, is that it isn't resisted by hull breach resistance. Sure, this kills me. It's entirely possible that the only reason they had us do that was so that they could try to judge our offensive capabilities. Alright, the collective is hypercasting us. Perfect! Scary stuff, right? Anyway, great that an ancient psychotic version of me isn't around to propagate. I'll definitely send some materials your way. You humans love materials, after all. I would imagine they also love materials. Oh, nice. Structural engineer, plus 5% health. 150 free materials. That's pretty good. Alright, do I think we can take these guys with our fleets? Probably. So I think we're gonna go to here instead of coming straight home. Is this another raiding fleet, really? Ooh, Inquisition fleet. They might be trying to talk to us. And also, I feel confident that we can deal with that. Alright, well, we're gonna call this episode here. Come back next time. We're going to rescue even more. And we don't have a date on this. We could maybe put it off. We're not going to. We're going to rescue everybody, one by one. Rescue everybody from all of their problems. And at some point, we're going to have to come over here and settle these guys' hash. So yeah, come back next time for some of that, and we'll see you then.